watch Battlegrounds, drink some Diet Pepsis, and talk about the Ascension.
I'm not angry. What the?
The longest-running weekly, overproduced, under-talented, episodic, sometimes echoing, often infighting wrestling podcast. And welcome to Markedoutwrestling Podcast, episode number 377. My name is Adam Baum. This is Smackdown. Across the table from me is my co-host tonight, the Bionic Mark himself. Brian, what's going on, buddy?
Feeling good. There's a buzz in the city with WWE being here.
Buzz City? Are we Buzz City?
I honestly did not even mean to do
that.
Really?
I thought you were totally playing into that.
I really just I didn't.
I
that was like a Michael Scott moment. I just kind of stepped into it.
Yeah, so this is Buzz City, is the nickname of Charlotte because of the Hornets. And tonight we were treated to a good SmackDown.
Very good. Very good.
No complaints.
Couple returns. Couple good matches. We again had the NXT guys coming back. I don't know if they're
if I had to say
on the roster or what, but
yeah, if I had to say one comment though, there was a lot of misbuild stuff. We were told that we were going to get Gargano and Cesaro. That didn't happen.
No.
The local media kept saying tonight was going to be Asuka and Charlotte in a title match, which makes no sense.
Yeah.
But other than missing the Gargano Cesaro, I'm not upset with anything that happened.
No.
We're going to cover it as we go. But first, can you introduce our board, which is our YouTube, Facebook Live, and Twitch?
Yeah. We got Bang Bus. He's been holding it down. Captain Obvious, Alex Carter. Mr. Min Homer, welcome. Let's see. Anaconda Vice. What's going on, homie? And yeah.
Alrighty, so we got let's see, we're gonna do 3 key ingredients. We're gonna do a quick speed round. We'll take that short break. We'll get to the awards. Brian's gonna try and stump me. I've been winning in all our little contests.
You have. I'm in a slump. I'm in a little bit of a slump.
Yeah, you're not as good as you thought you were.
No, well, I got a lot of shit going on.
Rob puts us head to head on Mondays and you're losing, and you run the game on Tuesdays and you're losing. Yeah. Just saying.
I can make it like extra difficult.
You don't have to make it extra.
I can go like deep in my
deep into your porn star knowledge. Yeah, that's the way we want to go. Anyway, let's get it started with the 3 key ingredients.
What you need to make a good Smackdown is your 3 key ingredients.
So tonight we got 4 ingredients. Number 1, K. Oh my God. Number 2, welcome back, Matt. That's the best that Brian came up with on that topic. Number 3, R-Truth, Artane. And number 4, that was homie and Charlotte. We are just so creative tonight.
Very, very creative tonight.
Yes, absolutely. Let's get it started with topic number 1.
Number 1.
Topic number 1, K. Oh my God. I've been saying that I thought he was coming back to fight Daniel at Mania. I had no idea they were going to pull this shit tonight, but Vince McMahon, they're clearly doing some work with him going toward this. Here's the second potential main event at Mania that he has just decided to change of his own volition. What do you think, Brian?
I feel like this feels a lot like Monday, right? I like the fact that KO's back.
Yeah, don't get me wrong there.
Yeah.
But at the expense, is this WWE?
It's too similar. It's too similar.
Are they trying? Well, that's why I'm saying this is all a Vince work. And Kofi basically getting shoved out. I mean, the fans are already behind him. What more could you do to get the fans behind him?
I have an idea.
Yes?
Make it a triple threat. mean, they're making everything a triple threat. Make that a triple threat. Make this a triple
Well,
threat.
no, remember a couple of years ago when we were going there, we thought it was going to be a triple threat all around.
Right. Triple threats for everyone.
No, nobody wants that.
No.
At the end of the day, KO coming back is nothing but good for the roster. But, hey, Brian.
Yeah.
Heel or face?
Oh,
Kevin
KO.
Owens.
Oh.
Yeah, duh.
No, I was waiting for the name. That's how the game
sorry.
goes. Right.
I thought I segued properly.
KO right now, face. That's why I wanted to watch the entire episode. Remember,
he was a little smug with Shane and Stephanie though backstage.
Oh, totally. Like he wasn't like a complete, happy-go-lucky, silly KO that we had back, during like the Jericho days. He was
not like that.
Yeah,
that
was
full
definitely
smug heel.
Right? Yeah, he was definitely a lot more just super serious.
Yeah, he's like, you're gonna give me the opportunity. I'm not gonna turn it down.
Right, looking fucking slim.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't know. It's cool that he's back. I was really expecting. I was hoping. I know he's not ready, but Sammy, right? I mean, anytime you see KO, you're gonna see Sammy. I thought he was gonna pop up somewhere, but
well, I think they need somewhere to go from here. Daniel Bryan has a redheaded sidekick, so give it time. Kevin Owens will have one too. In fact, maybe that's why they're doing this at Fastlane, is so that they can introduce Sammy for Mania, because I'm beside myself on why you would take Kofi out of this and put KO in that spot when you could build KO to Mania.
Like I said, things could change still, right? We still have some time.
We do, and who knows what's going to happen. I think there's also was a potential for a good, maybe even pre-show match with like Big E and Rowan. Now all of that is erased.
Sure.
This is like, hey, we're almost on the go home show. Let's start over. And before we go to the board, that's part of this topic for me, Brian, is we keep throwing curveballs as we go into pay-per-views.
Sure.
All the way since Survivor Series, every one of them has had a major main event switch. Whether it is because Mustafa Ali got hurt kind of thing, or whether it's WWE pulling the trigger, there is a pattern of at least 5 months or 5 pay-per-views where we're going to change things last minute. In some cases on the go-home show.
Yeah, but that's okay because things can work out just like this. I mean, Kofi, he obviously was not in the cards, right, with Ali in the picture. I don't know. I'm still expecting to see Kofi in some sort of big spot at Fastlane.
So you think, though, that there's a potential that this is all just going to bud to a triple threat at Mania?
No, I don't. I don't see Kofi being in that big of a match at Mania. If anything, I think that it would be a triple threat at Fastlane. But then you have like I said, then you're back in that fucking triple threat hole.
Is there anything? Go to the board real quick.
Yeah.
Before I go to the next part of this.
Stike is saying that. I just think that they realize that Kofi at WrestleMania is a bigger moment.
Then Kevin
I
Owens
agree.
and Daniel Bryan.
I don't agree. Right? Exactly.
No, because this is a feud, Stike, that has never gotten to happen because of Daniel's neck thing. Yeah, their careers has overlapped, but they've not had a feud. And Kevin Owens as a face going into Montreal right after
Superstar shakeup.
Right.
Montreal superstar shakeup.
That would be great for him to have the title there. This feels like premature. Same with like Roman. They should have brought Roman back I said this last night, on the Monday after WrestleMania.
It sucks that he wasn't around for Rumble. Right? Wouldn't that have been a little bit better?
Only if he came out at your number.
That's true. Let's see. Bang Bus is saying, unfortunately, KO is losing at Fastlane, so the Fruity Pebbles can get Kofi, Daniel Bryan at Mania. No.
Yeah, I would rather if there had been a screw job at Fastlane, is the reason that Kofi doesn't get to fight all the way to Mania. Having the swerve to do this feels more like they're doing something with Stephanie and Shane and being undermined by Vince.
And that's exactly
maybe not the senile thing that I keep saying I want. Maybe it's not he's senile. Maybe it's like, dude, we're supposed to be working as a team.
Well, even with Triple H too, right? Who was it?
They picked Becky.
Right.
They said, go to the doctor. Okay, you did it.
Right.
Yeah, we're good to go. And he goes, no.
Hopefully, what I'm thinking is that they'll do something with these NXT guys. Maybe that's how they'll get to Triple H. They'll hold them down. Or in the bigger picture, this is something that Rob also kind of shared your same opinion.
Well, yeah. I mean, maybe like you're saying, Vince goes, who's going to take your side, and then all the former NXT roster guys.
Oh, that's your conspiracy theory. You think that they're going to form a faction and take over?
No, now I don't. Now I'm saying that Vince goes, no, we're going to do it my way, and Hunter goes, we got the numbers. These guys are on our side.
Blow them up in a fucking limo.
Yeah, I don't know. Anything else on the board before we move on here?
Yeah, and this is, I don't know. Captain Obvious is saying, I feel like this is a build-up to another McMahon Authority faction. First Charlotte, now KO, new era, same old shit. It's true.
Well, maybe Vince, but KO seemingly, as you said, Brian, a face here. So Vince is clearly heel. Charlotte's clearly heel. You can't have a faction where they're not on the same side of the fence, which, by the way, Kevin can jump on any side.
Sure.
I don't think this is so much a McMahon faction as this is going to be a McMahon feud in the end. That somehow this is going to be the kids taking power over Vince or vice versa. This is going to be maybe even one of those crazy McMahon in every corners. The storyline doesn't fit for 4.
With Linda?
Exactly.
Bring her back in a catatonic state?
No, Hunter would be the other one.
No, she's in the fucking
with
cabinet.
Batista. I don't know. I'm just kidding. Anyway, I'm moving on.
2.
Number 2, welcome back, Matt. So instead of Gargano and Cesaro, we get the Hardy Boys versus the Bar. No Woken, Matt. We got
He wasn't
Matt
really Woken. I mean, he did the, obviously he did the
but
delete
he was
mannerisms.
very also obviously poetry in motion, all the moves set. He is very clearly Hardy Boys.
It even kind of looked like his hair was even curled a little bit, like back when he was, back in the fucking day when him and Jeff were just first coming up. And wearing the the big parachute pants too.
Good
UFOs,
match.
whatever the fuck they're called.
Yeah, good match. It was a great match 2 years ago when they did it at Mania. And these two teams. So we're on the road to WrestleMania, and these two teams, we're in Cameron, North Carolina is where they're from.
Mm-hmm.
We're in Charlotte, North Carolina. Is this a one-off just because they were close by, or is Matt back?
No.
In your mind?
In my mind, I think he's back. Now, whether or not they're going to keep, promoting them in a good spot on SmackDown,
well, and
who's to say?
Okay, now that was my second question. You said them. Do you think Matt's only back as a team? There's no more.
For now, yeah, I think so. And to follow up about his contract, because Matt has been vocal about his contract, saying that it was expiring soon. He said that let's see, there's a clause in both of their contracts that allows WWE to extend it to a third year if they wanted. So he was simply just using the situation to kind of, to take time off and get back. And like I said, he looked fucking phenomenal. He looked great. He looked like the time off definitely did him well. I know you said that it still kind of he's moving around a little, like ginger, not gingerly, but
the waist down. He's still moving very awkwardly. He looks like one of those people that's functioning. Like Kurt Angle, when you say, "Hey, Kurt," he can't turn his head. But you don't see it unless he tries to turn his head. Matt, I see it every time he tries to stand up. There's just this, I don't know, a little bit of a waddle.
Yeah,
I don't even know how to describe it.
I do think that it'll be good, though, for whatever tag division that they're, hopefully starting. Or, I mean, fuck it. Throw them over on Raw. Who gives a shit?
I mean, it's Superstar Shakeup. Maybe they're just together.
The Montreal, Canadian
maybe they're
Superstar Shakeup.
Maybe they're just together till that shakeup. Give the fans a little, here we're having a reunion tour on the way in. What's the board say before we move on?
Bang Bus is calling them Grandpa Legs. So
yeah,
that's not very nice.
Grandpa
If
hips.
you have nothing to say that's positive, just don't say it. No, that's not true. Unless it's funny, don't say it. Bang Bus is just following up saying, Matt and Jeff, their contract is up in days. He never let WWE copyright any broken shit. Maybe he takes it elsewhere. Yeah, because he owns it. So.
Well, they copyrighted probably Woken. He's like, I'm not doing that shit.
No, they do have the broken now. They got it.
No. Matt does.
The Woken.
I'm saying
yeah,
Vince probably owns Woken.
Right. Let's see. And Captain Obvious is saying, I feel like after the Ultimate Deletion match last year with Bray Wyatt, we won't see the Woken gimmick anymore. Fact. Yeah. I think it's done in WWE. At least the Woken one. Now, if you say Broken one. That's totally different, right?
I don't know.
Who knows?
Broken version 2.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, please do that.
Broken version 2.
Yes. Combine them. That would be amazing. Where's this cat coming from? We just have random cats in here. What is going on?
I think they're multiplying.
Right?
Yeah, let's move on.
They're just like a hydra.
3.
Number 3, before we get to the queen, let's talk a little bit about her boyfriend. This is R-Truth, Artane. So we got a triple threat. Ray, Truth.
And he's bringing back...
And Andrade.
He's bringing back the U.S. Open Challenge. He pumped up John Cena. Just talking about him and, starting the whole thing. And actually,
it feels like R-Truth, though. I love the gimmick.
Yeah.
Every match is like borrowed time. Like, we never know.
Dude, he looked great, though.
Right?
He did. Like,
he
just moving around in the ring.
The night he wanted, he wrestled 2 matches.
That's true. And, like, the thing that he the diving forearm that he does, and then he does all the fucking spins that he's been doing for years. That thing puts my goddamn brain in a pretzel every time I watch it. I don't know how. The dude is fucking so old. Not so old. I mean, he's been in the business for a while, man. I don't know, to be moving around like that, and another North Carolina guy.
He's pushing 50. He's not a North Carolina guy. He's a Charlotte guy.
Yeah.
Like Camden is where the Hardys are from, or Cameron, excuse me.
Cameron.
But R-Truth is a Charlotte guy. See him all around town. Oh, by the way, I forgot to ask you. Did you get to see any of these superstars today?
I did not.
At work?
I did not, no. But I heard maybe Medine did.
Yeah, Medine got to meet Asuka and who was the other one?
I think it was R-Truth? No. Asuka and
I don't remember. Brian will check the tape. I'm going to move on. I really got – there's not much to say on this topic.
It was a good match.
I believe that the rumors we heard, Brian, are true about the U.S. title. I think not so much a Money in the Bank situation but similar to that, what they used to do at Romania. They're going to put 4 to 6 guys in a ladder match for the U.S. title. People that we don't have a gimmick for. AJ's fighting Randy, so that leaves, R-Truth, Ray, Andrade, all these other guys in the mid-card out of the loop.
So it could be like a double triple threat. So just to continue on
something,
the triple
but
threat
it's going to
theme.
be. I just think that the U.S. title match is going to be a gimmick match.
No, I know. Just like
it's not going to be
a clusterfuck.
Yeah,
right. Yeah.
It's going to be a bunch of high spots. Show somebody dying. They maybe feature the NXT guys in that match so that they can showcase them on the stage of stage.
Right. Point to the sign.
Right. Yeah.
He did go for the 5-knuckle shuffle. That was pretty cool.
So he's hacking the challenge. He's hacking the shuffle.
Oh yeah.
No,
did the
that's
dance
not
break,
cool.
Did the whole thing, and kudos to the Charlotte crowd too. They sounded great. It sounded like they were very
well. They finished
not
Vince's
Lafayette.
Yeah, they finished Vince's theme. I wonder. I just wonder if the Lafayette thing is gotten to the point where everybody's like, we better not be like them. So every arena's like, okay, here's the bar. Let's get our shit together. This is the first time the crowd made headlines, and it wasn't in a good way. The crowd made, lots of noise when Elias and KO were talking about the Supersonics moving to Oklahoma City. Stuff like that is gold. But this was the bad crowd for Lafayette. Anything on the board before I move on?
Let's see. Cheek Clapper. What's going on, Cheek Clapper? Welcome. Let's see.
You just want to welcome him? He's not actually saying anything?
Well, he's saying that, or she. I think Almas is facing R-Truth at Fastlane and win the title, then possibly face Ray at Mania. R-Truth at Mania?
No. R-Truth at Fastlane, then Ray and Almas there.
Oh, and okay.
I could see that, but again, you still can include all of them and make it a ladder match.
Plus,
they have to have, with all these one-on-ones, well, hell, we really
there's
don't
not
have
that
any
many. Yeah, I was going to say, there's not that many. And plus, we've already seen this match of for the past month, which I'm not complaining. I would fucking love to see that match. I'd be looking forward to that one.
But I'd rather see some high spots there. Throw Gargano in the mix.
That just feels like what the fuck though? That's just hot shot.
That's what the U.S. title's for, Brian. I'm not even arguing about
your
what
buried
the fuck
on the
thing.
Pre-show,
right?
In between fucking Maria Menounos.
Unless it's a gimmick match with a bunch of people in it, it will get buried on the pre-show.
And that woman that plays the guitar.
What woman?
I don't know. The one that plays the guitar solo all the time. Come on. She's in, I don't know her fucking name.
Wait, for
She's, I don't know. They pay her to fucking play like the national anthem at all the pay-per-views.
I thought she was only at Evolution.
I feel like she's at all of them. She was at Evolution.
Speaking of
You're
the
correct.
women's division,
4,
Charlotte in Charlotte. You figure out which one is which. But the Queen comes out and what's that shtick? Oh, I've gotten put in the match because I'm the best, and that's why he put Kevin Owens in. I mean, like, she's even citing, Brian, back to topic 1, that they're doing the exact same thing with Kevin.
So at least, at least they're acknowledging it and, addressing it, which is good.
Yeah, they're
props to them.
Maybe they're also acknowledging that their fans are a little smarter than the old days.
Right.
Where we can see something so similar happening at the same time. The end of the day, what did Charlotte do here? We find out Becky's still in jail.
Yeah, it was a lot of recap.
This is why she's topic 4.
Yeah, she's pointing to the sign. But she did, one of the good things that she did kind of clarify what the fuck Ronda said on Monday night, and
she translated. That's
laying
good.
down the belt, which was good. She just said that she would never lay down the belt that she holds so dear and near to herself, and she calls herself the true champion. She says that she'll show up on Raw so she can be named the new Raw Women's Champion after Ronda gave up the title. So, what does that mean? Does that mean that Ronda actually, if we go to WWE.com, is she stripped of the title? Like, is that what they're trying to say? Or
I feel like they took a bunch of old gimmicks and they put them on a wheel, and each week they just take the chore wheel and turn it one notch. So this week we had to change the men's title match because we did it the time before, and it's just going to go like that. Now Charlotte's going to be the champion going into Mania without actually winning the title from Ronda. Or this all feels weird. The only thing I can say, Brian, with this is maybe so that Becky pins Charlotte, takes the title from her, and Ronda doesn't lose. Ronda gets to leave. Ronda never has to be pinned or anything, and she can just go, peace out. I'm going to go have some babies.
So is there any realm of possibility that Ronda doesn't make it to Mania? But, like, they take the title off of her?
I mean, she could have a friggin' nervous breakdown tomorrow.
That's what I'm saying, right. And she seems like she's,
Brian,
I don't want to say that.
Cut to the case. What are you trying to say?
I don't know, man. I don't see her. Like you said, I think if she does make it to Mania, it's going to be like one of those like Lesnar and Goldberg situations where everyone already knows that she's on her way out and she does not give a fuck about the match. So why should we? And
she's going to get a humongous payday for it.
Right.
So,
oh yeah.
That'll help those kids. High Off Gas says blah blah blah. Women's division, it's so forced.
Oh.
I just want to smoke a joint with them.
Well,
that'd be fun.
Yeah, that sounds like fun.
I think I'd pick some cooler people than the women's division.
Dead or alive?
It doesn't matter.
Oh, okay. What?
What's the board say?
Let's see. Anaconda Vice was saying that Charlotte was struggling saying McMahon. Okay. McMahon. Let's see. Stike is saying that it's funny how Charlotte says that she is the reason the match will be at the main event when her last 3 matches at WrestleMania were in the first hour. Yeah, but she can't control the card. But that's interesting that she would say that.
Well, but it seems like also going into WrestleMania every year, they just throw old stats out the window unless you're Undertaker. I mean, what's HBK's nickname at this time of year?
At this time of year?
Yeah.
I mean, he's Mr. NXT now.
Well, but he was Mr. WrestleMania.
Gavin
Brian.
Stone? No. Was it? What's
Yes,
that movie?
yes.
Gavin Stone?
Listen, why can't you play into this? His nickname around this time of year is Mr. WrestleMania. The guy has a 500 record. Okay? I mean, certain things we just don't talk about.
Records? Come on.
Well, no, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't matter to a certain degree here. there's pageantry and whatnot. Like Rob said, he doesn't care that Hunter's fighting. He just wants to see his entrance and let him do it.
Right.
Why not?
And now they're saying that that they're saying that there's no chance. Stike is saying that there's no chance that Charlotte will get handed the title on Raw.
I think she's supposed to. I think they'll say that they're about to hand it to her, just like Kofi was about to sign the contract tonight, Brian.
Yeah.
She will about to be handed the championship on Monday.
I like what Bang Bus is saying. Wins and losses.
I bet you do.
Yeah. Wins and losses only matter in AEW.
Oh.
That's right, brother. Cody, that's what Cody said.
AEW sighting. Anyway, I'm going to move on. What do you think?
Let's do it.
Ole, arriba, epa, epa, arriba, ándale.
All right. Speed round tonight.
Yeah.
We are going to do is the Honky Tonk Man worthy of the Hall of Fame? Before you compose your thoughts, Brian, I want to read this from Bob. He said this year there's a garbage induction every year, and this year it's Honky Tonk Man. They had to move shows because the competition isn't just knocking on their door, but taking over their home arena. They backdoor induct China and X-Pac and induct someone that never sold a ticket in Memphis, where he started off. He didn't even sell a ticket there. Name a honky feud in the WWE. Name one. Fuck, he got the title because Vince didn't give a shit about the belt until they needed to get Warrior over. He was shit in the ring, shit in the mic, and he's going to be shit in the Hall of Fame. And he then starts to revisit the Coco Beware, the Big Boss Man Hall of Fame inductions, saying that at least those two sold merch. What's your take on Honky?
On Honky, honestly, I mean, I really don't have like you said, I've never really I can't recall like a
I remember the song.
An amazing Honky Tonk Man match.
I remember the only feud, and I don't remember a feud. I remember a match with Perfect, but vaguely. I remember when Bob Seitz there shit on the mic. That's why Jimmy was there. Jimmy was his mouthpiece, quite literally. He sung and he did this. And he was Lawler's cousin. But again, I went to college in Memphis. Nobody talks about that guy there. He could walk down the street. Nobody's going to ask him for his autograph. He's up there with the Godfather to me. He had a long title run. That's it. But it was in an era that everything else was more important. He just carried it.
And he's more of the gimmick.
Right.
You know, like it just when I think of Honky Tonk Man, like I said, I don't think of a match. I just think of the song. I just think of him being in the ring with the guitar and doing his fucking dance and the suit and the pageantry of it. It's more of just the aura of him. So I get it, him going in and stuff, but I don't know. And also, I mean, he does have him and Lawler, right? So he's got that connection right there. So they like to take care of family.
I don't know.
It's a weird class.
What's the board say? Do they thumbs up or thumbs down?
Juan, welcome Juan. Juan's on the board. WWE has run out of good Hall of Famers.
Yeah, because they fill too many in their class. Do you remember NASCAR? NASCAR here, when they opened the Hall of Fame, they didn't want to blow their wad. They've been inducting 4 people a year. Because if you induct much more, you're going to then not have classes for future years.
Right.
This isn't like, the NFL, the NBA, etc. There's limited people. I don't know. And people have 10-plus year careers, etc. Coming out of the break, we're going to have the Smarkies, and we're going to play the new Tuesday game. Is this an independent wrestler or a porn star? I mean, 50-50, fun for all. We'll be back on the backside of the break.
Housekeeping. Housekeeping.
Come back later, please.
Housekeeping.
Not now.
Housekeeping.
Go away. Here are your Marked Out Wrestling housekeeping notes. Stay informed through social media by following us on Facebook, facebook.com/markedout1, Instagram @markedoutwrestling, Twitter @smartmarkshow. Join us live and subscribe on YouTube, Marked Out Wrestling Podcast, or Twitch, Marked Out Wrestling. Listen to us using Apple Podcast, iTunes, or Podbean the following day. Send us your thoughts and opinions, or upload your custom audio segments to us using WeTransfer.com via email, markedoutpodcast@gmail.com. MOWP are members of the Electronic Media Collective and Bubba the Love Sponges, Bubba Radio Army. You can listen to us on demand on either platform. Get connected. Get connected.
Oh my God!
I said no. Okay, I clean. I stick finger in your mouth. Housekeeping.
Okay.
Okay.
Show me the money.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Hello, Marked Out Wrestling listener family. This is Rody Rob, the executive producer of the show, and I'm excited to tell you about some great ways to help us continue to bring you great pro wrestling fan perspective in the coming year. Visit markedoutgear.com and browse our new line of apparel and gear. You can grab a shirt or gear with some of our favorite catchphrases from the show or some of our original concepts. And don't forget to use the promo code SmartMarkShow for 10% off of your entire order. Independent wrestlers, we'd love to support your growth by offering you a platform to market yourself. Email us, markedoutgear@gmail.com, if you are interested. We will take a minimal cut while giving you up to 90% of the profits. Also, join one of our monthly tiers on Patreon. Visit patreon.com/markedoutwrestling, and if you choose the Marking Out tier of $20 a month, we will send you an MOWP shirt as a thank you. Finally, visit collarandelbowbrand.com and use the promo code MARKEDOUT, that's all caps and one word, to receive 10% off of your entire order of Al Snow's popular pro wrestling brand apparel.
Show me the money! Show me the money! You my motherfucker!
And thank you for your support.
Back out of the break, we got the Smarkies. I'm excited for that. And then we're going to play our game, Brian. See if you can stump me. Here we go.
We're going to give you what you want. Something new, something fresh. In the coming weeks and months, you will be seeing new...
Recorded live from the White Table Studios, it's the Smarky Awards.
All right, boys and girls, children of all ages playing at home. We've got our 5 awards tonight. It is the Marked Out Award, the best match. Well, that sucked. LOL and the pink slip. Brian, are you ready to kick it off?
Dude, I am so ready.
All right, what made you mark out tonight?
I mean, this one is pretty easy.
Right.
Yeah.
Slam dunk.
I don't even have to. I don't have to say it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wrote the same thing. It was 2 letters. It's all that needed to be said. But I might as well say more because we got to give the board time to catch up. Kevin Owens coming back, kind of marked out. I don't like that Kofi got fucked over. Okay, I didn't mark out because Kofi was fucked over. I marked out because Kevin Owens is back. Okay, the greatest thing that Rob taught me in this podcast was the greatness of Kevin Owens.
Mm-hmm.
Learning about how awesome he was, and he always has been. And by the way, I can't even remember which show he's on. Wasn't he supposed to be on Raw when he left injured? Or did he leave SmackDown injured? Because every superstar shakeup, he has switched shows. That's why it's so hard to remember.
It is hard to keep up with him. That's true.
But that is the studio host marked out award. What's the board? Did they catch up yet?
Marked out for Stike is KO.
Of course.
Marked out for Vice is KO.
Ninja, please.
New tats and looking fresh, he says.
New tats.
Very true.
The evil tat looked like it was popping more than normal. I don't know. Maybe I just noticed that one more. In any event, let's go on to the best match. For me, I thought this was a pretty easy choice as well. You know, maybe if I hadn't seen it, the Bar and the Hardys would have shown something on there. But I went with the triple threat. I went with Andrade, Ray, and R-Truth. And R-Truth winning. I like it. I like that this this feud between Andrade and Ray so far has not involved a belt. I don't mind if they give chase all the way to Mania, but they shouldn't have anything else involved with them with that feud. Brian, what was your best match?
My best match would have to be the triple threat again. I want to say the tag match between Alistair and Ricochet versus Knock and Rusev, but to me,
that was very similar to the one where they had last night against the Revival.
Exactly. And it's weird seeing. Well, I'll save it.
Well, and you know why they're a tag team.
Who?
Ricochet and Black.
Oh, the two of them?
Yeah.
Yeah, for the Dusty.
Right.
Right.
But it's weird.
Plus, I mean, they obviously want to promote those guys. I mean,
right. And Knock, of course, keeps going. One time we're going to tag. Last time, Knock is just on borrowed time. I think they're trying to just get him out on TV.
Right.
So that they can get some money for him, or I don't know what they're doing with
sell
him.
some bodysuits.
Because I don't even believe that he's an AEW guy. I think he's going.
Who, Knock?
Yeah. I think he's going straight back to Japan.
Think so?
And JPW, something like that. Yeah. I could be wrong.
Could be right.
Yeah. I may be wrong, but I may be right. Anything on the board? Best match?
Best match for Bang Bus, Ricochet and Black versus Knock and Rusev.
Of course.
Yep. For Vice, KO and Kofi versus Daniel Bryan and Rowan.
Hey, by the way, I just stole your spot. Will you come team with me in the main event? That was weird.
Yeah.
That's like running into your ex.
Little bit. Best match for Cheek Clapper was the triple threat, and same for Stike, triple threat.
There we go.
It was a great match.
3 awards to go. Well, that sucked. LOL and Pink Slip. Brian, I'm going to kick it off for Well, that sucked.
Yeah.
Because for me, it was, I even talked about this last night on air and off air. I was excited for Gargano and Cesaro. I thought Cesaro, we know, can go with anybody. And Gargano, I thought they would put on a mini classic for a Tuesday night. And we didn't get it.
I would have just been excited to go to that. Imagine if we had gone because we heard, oh, they're going to have that match. And then we would have been pissed that they didn't. But then we also would have been happy because of KO coming back. And so just a lot of emotions, man. A lot of different shit going on. But it would have been nice to see Gargano and Cesaro. Anywho, that was long-winded. But my Well, that sucked was Rusev and Knock. It's weird seeing the two of them versus the guys that are kind of on the come up in WWE with Ricochet and Alistair. And then, so I don't know. It's just kind of looking at two different worlds. You see these guys are on the
two guys that are unhappy and two guys that have just gotten called up.
Exactly. So
I could see that.
It was kind of weird watching because it should have been a lot better and a lot bigger than it was. But hey, I'll take it.
Yeah, it was who they are. Who we thought they were. What the hell's that?
Are you talking about Dennis Green?
Yeah, I don't.
They were who we thought they were.
All right. LOL. Pink Slip. Do you want to do your LOL? Or do you want me to first?
You can go first.
New Day up the ramp the whole way after the reveal that Kofi wasn't get the title shot. Kofi just kind of sunk his head down, and I'll be honest, I have no idea what Big E was saying, but Xavier was killing me because he was just right next to the mic, the camera, walking. Just travesty. It's a I can't believe it. Not like this, he was giving, kayfabe wise, he was giving it hell as best he could for a guy that was told before he walked out there that this was going to happen. So good job for you, Xavier. It's your best acting job since that film you did with Brad Maddox. What do you got over there, Brian? What is your LOL?
First, I want to say what's up to Christian Torres. What's going on, buddy?
CT!
My LOL, holy shit. Oh, Daniel Bryan not saying a goddamn word during the contract signing. He just sat there, just smiling, just waiting until after until he signed the actual thing. It was great. All he was doing, just sitting there and just
we didn't mention
rubbing
it
his
before.
beard, just kind of grinning and just reacting to KO coming out and kind of no-selling him, really. He didn't really.
And we didn't bring this up earlier, but he's been pinned again.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I think now Mustafa Ali
loses all the time.
Since he's gotten the belt, let's count. Ali has pinned him. KO has pinned him. Kofi has pinned him. That's a lot of pins.
It is.
I don't mind the champ losing. I think that was one of those things. Like back in the day when I believed in kayfabe and I was a kid, I'm like, oh man, Kofi pinned him on Tuesday. Kofi's going to get the win on Sunday. He's going to do it again. Oh, but he didn't. There was something deep inside me that loved the thought of the crazy happening, the unexpected, the underdog winning, whatever. Throw in your cliche, but there was something about it back then.
Right.
And I like that. Pink slip.
LOL on the board?
Oh, yeah, LOL on the board. Sorry.
When R-Truth said, damn, he's brave, when asked what Cena would do, I guess, when with the whole challenge thing. And
What
everything.
would Cena do?
Yeah. LOL for
Is
Stike
this going to
was-
be a thing? What would Cena do?
I hope so. Actually, no. Please, no. Randy telling AJ the house that AJ what? And then he walked away. It was kind of funny. Anaconda Vice, LOL, our start time.
Our start time.
Well, it was like 15 minutes.
It was in
Come
Charlotte.
on.
We had to fight traffic to get back for the show that we didn't go see. Come on.
Fashionably late.
Yes. It's so hard to fight traffic from the arena back to here.
I was in here fighting away cats.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Rob, or who knows where Rhodey is.
Where is
I
Rhodey?
think he's still stuck in traffic.
That's true.
No. Oh, yeah, the podcast people will believe that. They didn't see him walk on camera.
Pink slip.
Pink slip, Brian. Who are you going to give it to?
Ooh. So as good. Ooh, you know what? Easy. Carmella. I'm really enjoying the whole R-Truth thing right now. Why do you got to play that?
You said Mella. That's all she is eye candy.
She seems like she's got some stuff going on with, I don't know,
She's not, wrestling isn't part of that stuff.
Right, and the whole dance break thing, I'm not really a big fan of. I'm not much of a dancer myself. Get it out of my face.
It was good at the beginning. You don't need to keep doing it.
No.
So, yeah, I'll agree with you there. My pink slip, the old man, Vinny Mac.
What?
Yeah. Hey, Vinny, look in the mirror and say 2 words.
You're fired.
He's fucking up. He's fucking up what they said they were gonna do, Brian. When they talked about,
We're gonna give you what you want.
when they said that, they kind of have been doing that to a certain extent, or you could see them trying. Now, in the last couple weeks, we've fucked over all of that. Roman's back. Who else is back? Ambrose's face. Kevin's now face. Like, we seem to have backpedaled, and it looks like, kayfabe wise at least, they're gonna 100% put this on Vince at some point. So that's why I'm firing him tonight.
Wow.
What's the board say?
Let's see. Pink slip for Stike is, and I hate to do this to my fellow soldier, but it is Lacey Evans.
Yeah, what is?
We saw Lacey.
Give her, please give her a match. This walking down the ramp shit has got to go. That's an entrance. It's an entrance to what, Brian? A match.
And Bang Bus says, Lacey Evans, go do artistic adult movies. Not so much in those words. But
Yeah, that's all Bang
he says
Bus.
he would watch. Anyway.
Brian doesn't dance because it's an earthquake every time. High Off Gas says over on Twitch.
Oh, you got jokes.
That's why
High
you
Off
don't
Gas.
like dance breaks. He's basically.
That's why I don't check the Twitch board. Just kidding.
Yeah, that's why you didn't read that comment.
No, it was actually behind my. I had it. There we go. Now I see it. Boom. We are in business. High Off Gas.
Man, I have no idea what's going on.
Anything else before we move on?
Let's see. Pink slip for. No, that's it. Yeah, that's it. We can keep
All
going.
right, here we go.
Time to play the game.
Here it is, porn star or indie wrestler, Brian. As usual, 5 names are going to be given to me. If I get 3 of them or more right, I win. If Brian stumps me, he wins. The latter has yet to happen. I'm sure at some point I'm going to have to pay due. Is that some point tonight, Brian?
Sir, can you please close your chat boards? Do you have any open over there?
I have Twitch open. I will minimize it.
Yes, thank you.
Just for you.
Thank you.
I'm ready.
Thank you.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Go.
All right, my first name.
My baloney has a first name.
This star, his name, Flash Brown.
Flash Brown. Well, when you already have a segment that has something to do with porn stars, and then you throw in something like color brown, you can't help but think of something bass backwards, literally. But I'm gonna say indie star.
You are incorrect.
Oh. It's the first time I've started 0-1.
He won the 2016 AVN Awards Best Male Performer. So, Adam, you learned about indie wrestling stars, and now you also learned about just any stars of, any genre.
I'm mainly wanting to learn, Brian, about the AVN winners. Those are big, prestigious awards.
Right. Oh, totally.
All right, next name.
Let's try this one. Ready?
Uh-huh.
Rosemary.
Was she the one that did the tampon spot?
No.
I'm going to go with Indie Star.
You are correct.
1-1.
Yeah.
Yes. This game is so much fun.
It is fun. She's if you to put into your mind the type of character she is, she's kind of almost she plays almost like a demon character, almost kind of like Finn. Kind of like that. She does like
female Finn?
Yeah, female Finn. Like she does like some of the face paint and demon kind of stuff. She had some runs in TNA a little bit. Oh, I'm sorry, Impact. Impact, yeah. But she would be good in NXT.
Impact sounds like something that involves bowels. It doesn't sound like a wrestling program. What's next?
Adam Brooks.
Adam Brooks. She said Brookside. I probably would have guessed wrestler, but she said Brooks, so I don't know. Brooks is naturally a Jewish name. Jews aren't athletes. Gotta go with porn star.
You are wrong.
Damn it.
Let's see. His mentor growing up was WWE.
Wait, is this
No,
he's
he's a wrestler. He's a wrestler.
Okay.
He's a wrestler.
I'm like, wait a second. I thought he was a porn star.
No. He's a wrestler. His mentor was WWE Cruiserweight Champion Buddy Murphy, and he's made it his goal that he wants to get to WWE.
Ninja, please.
All right. Well,
yeah.
Kiera doesn't think he's going to get there, but
why not?
I don't know.
And he's got a cool nickname. His name is the Loose Ledge.
Oh.
Come on.
You're welcome.
All right. I'm in sudden death territory. I'll lose my first time if I get one more wrong. Who's the next name?
Slex. One word. Slex.
Slacks. Sounds like slacks. Man. This totally sounds like it could be a great name for both.
I gave you some curveballs, brother.
Okay, but do you understand, like, Slex? That's a good name for a porn star or an independent wrestler.
Bro, he's diversifying his portfolio. He can go both ways. Never mind.
Yes. I'm going to go with porn star.
You are incorrect.
Damn it.
You lose.
You get nothing.
Much
you
like
lose.
Yes. Much
Good
like
day, sir.
We got
Damn it.
Rhea Ripley, Buddy Murphy, Tony Storm, a bunch of very talented Australians coming over to WWE. But the business, Slex, he's one of the ones that's kind of making a good name for himself over there.
It had to come to an end at some point. I'm just mad that Slex is what did me in.
He got you.
Yeah. He'll do that to you. Yeah. It's time to get ready, do your final thoughts. There hasn't been too much tonight. I do want to plug a little bit because the podcast listeners can't see the slides up there when they're listening in their drives and such that we put up on YouTube. But you got to check out our T-shirts, markedout.com. markedoutgear.com.
That's not it. Yes, that's it.
markedoutgear.com. There's so many damn look at
there are
markedoutgear.com. Our best seller, we got a bunch of them that are sold, just a handful, but our best seller is the Monday Night DVR. Anytime Brian goes walking around with it, people ask him about it, stop him, look him. Not even just wrestling people.
Wear it to the gym.
So, it's
very versatile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Brian's brainchild. It's our best seller. Take advantage of it. At least go look at it if you are a podcast listener and haven't seen it in the slide in the commercial, or better yet, go to YouTube or one of our streaming sites and watch it there, which, by the way, we are now on a new stream, Brian.
This is exciting.
Yes. For those of you out there that love Spotify, have a subscription, etc., you can now get us on there. We were on Podbean, iTunes, and several other platforms for a while, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook Live. Now we enter the Spotify world. So if that's your way to listen to us, now you can. I think it was like 200 episodes already on there. All the way back to 170.
You can even get some old episodes if you want to go back and listen to some takedown. They've got it up there.
They got the takedown?
They do.
Do they have hosts that were taken down?
They absolutely do, brother.
If you don't like the sound of Brian's voice and want to go back to hear other people and learn to appreciate Brian more, go back and hear some of our other older episodes. There
were some people that came. Yeah.
There was a lot of hosts. I can't even name them. We're in double digits for how many people have been on the show to host.
Are we?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, there's a lot. But go back and you can see if we've gotten better, if we've gotten worse. You can react to Raw and SmackDown from 2 years ago. Who doesn't want to do that? I'm kidding. Final thoughts though. Next week's gonna be shit.
Why do you say that?
I say that because next week is a double go home. And
double go home,
isn't it, for Fastlane?
Is it next weekend already? It's
yes.
up, oh my gosh.
And I say that, and I'm worried about that because we got such good shows this week. I'm trying not to be okay. I'm not a glass half full person or a glass half empty person, Brian. I am the glass has 4 milliliters in it because that's accurate. Okay, I think we got good shows this week. We're gonna get shit next week. I hope I'm wrong.
I hope you're wrong.
But
yeah,
we did definitely get 2 good ones tonight.
Fastlane is March 10th, so you're
I'm right on the money.
No, what? March 10th.
Oh, it's 2 weekends.
Yeah, it's 2
no.
weeks.
March 1st is Friday, Brian.
Oh.
Next week is go home shows.
God. You're right. It's February.
Yes.
Jesus. Well, okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
I somewhat understand how time works.
Now you do? Are you a time traveler like Rhonda?
I am. Are you asking me if I'm a time traveler?
Oh, and they're going to be in Cleveland, Ohio. So the Miz feud will bustle over with Mr. Miz, I'm sure.
Maybe Dolph Ziggler will come back.
Oh, no, he's on a comedy tour. By the way, his brother liked one of my tweets. I like that. What is his name? Vic Nemeth?
Hot Young Briley.
No, it's Ryan.
Hot Young Briley.
Yeah.
Ryan Nemeth.
Ryan Nemeth. He's the funnier of the brothers, I think. Just FYI, from watching their little whatever you have. Did you see their Fire Festival? I know you talked about it. I know this is the end of the show, and I'm getting off topic.
No, you're fine. I started watching it, but wasn't it like it was like 20 minutes long?
But
right?
still, yeah.
I didn't watch all of it.
Oh. I don't know. I think I would have loved being there, like during the Fire Festival.
Fire Fest?
Yeah, watching all these I don't know. Oh my God, I can't believe we living out here with no what. Like,
if I was able to get there for free,
yeah,
and not have to pay all those fucking thousands upon thousands of dollars, yeah, sign me up.
Or if I was like given a case of water and I could just charge whatever I wanted there on that beach.
Yeah, you could do that.
That would be cool.
So of course you're.
I was thinking business profits.
Yeah, of course you're looking to make money.
Of course.
Please listen to my voice. Take it from the wise old Jew.
So, final thoughts. I enjoyed this week of wrestling. Thank you, WWE. You are slowly but surely making this worthwhile product again. However, where does it end with the Vince swerves of undoing what we like? Hey, Kofi's going to get a one-on-one chance. Nope. Hey, Becky's going to finally get it after winning the Rumble. Nope. Either they can't make up their mind or this is the thing. Hey, we're going to swerve you as much as we can. Red herrings everywhere. Somebody we thought was going to go in as champion is now going to go in as challenger because we just decided to give the belt to the other person after they dropped it. Who knows what's going to happen next Monday? It's a go-home show to a go-home pay-per-view that is really an afterthought to the real go-home pay-per-view of Elimination Chamber. I don't have high hopes for next week.
No.
But it is what it is. Brian, what's your final thoughts here? Or what's the board say?
Let's see. Final thoughts for the board is, Fastlane is March 10th, which, that's a good one. Final thoughts for Vice is Temptation Island. Brian's casting for his spot for Season 2. Excuse me? On that stupid show. I don't know what that means.
They say you want to be on
I don't want to be on that show.
Survivor dating show.
Bang Bus, final thought. Next week, Oni Lorcan will be returning to 205 Live for a one-off. Is that true? Is that right?
I don't know. Who knows, though, because we were promised Gargano and Cesaro.
Right. That dude he's not under 205. I think he's making shit up.
Could be, though. I mean, it's not like they have any muscle.
Oni, he's a big dude.
I mean, I think Alistair could be under 205.
No. He's tall. He's too tall.
Alistair too tall black?
Final thought for Bang Bus. I'm sorry. Final thought for CT is put the title on Andrade. All of them.
Yes.
Doesn't
CT.
matter which one.
Yes. Give him all the. I want all the gold.
And Vice
Teach him to say that. I want all the gold.
I want all the gold. Vice said he got married on that island of Firefest. It was great. I don't know if I believe that either.
I believe that Vice is married. That's what you're asking.
Oh, they're doing a tournament, and Oni's in it.
Oh.
So he's not. Does that mean that he has to be under 205?
No, they're doing the world tournament.
That fucking already happened. Worlds collide, Adam?
What are they talking about? I thought that's what they were talking about.
Well, the results, yeah. No, that already happened.
I know it happened, but did it air?
Yes.
Oh. I'm way behind.
It did. My final thought.
Velveteen Dream. North American champ.
Well, we're on our, I guess. Man, I thought there was a whole other week in between us and Fastlane.
No.
Mania is coming up. It is right here.
And just for the record, do you know what's booked for Fastlane?
Can you please go over it? Let's talk about it.
There are currently 3 matches. Daniel Bryan and Kevin Owens.
Okay, that's a good one.
Which got made tonight to undo the other one.
Right.
The Usos against Miz and Shane, because remember they demanded or they made their own rematch.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Boston Hug versus Samoan Twat team for the women's tag titles. There's your Fastlane. And see what I mean, though?
It's not bad. It's not bad.
Brian.
It's not bad.
I'm about to turn your mic off.
No, I'm excited for KO. I'm excited for KO. Hey, what about this? What about with Kofi? What if we have him versus Ali in like a little bit of a grudge match?
I didn't think Ali was cleared.
Is he not back yet? He had a concussion. Come on. It takes a few weeks.
It's only been a few weeks.
What is this? Yeah. It happened maybe, 3 weeks ago? No, longer than that.
I don't know why I'm arguing with you.
Longer than that.
Whatever you say. Sure, Brian. I'll agree with you. I don't necessarily think you're right, but I don't want to argue.
And Oni Lorcan is the cruiserweight #1 contender. He's in the tournament for who will face Buddy at Mania. There we go. So that's what that is.
Wait. Did they do that last year? Oh no, it was a tournament to fill the vacated belt.
Did he
No,
win it? He
it was
won
Cedric.
It at Mania.
It was Cedric.
You're right.
Yeah, they did a tournament to fill the vacated title because
bada bing, bada boom.
Yeah, you out of here. Realest guy in the room.
Oh gosh.
Poor Drew Gulak.
Why? Why poor Drew?
I don't know. He's like the only guy they haven't given the title to.
Poor Neville.
No,
not anymore. But I mean, he's the one that had to lose to him.
Yeah, but Buddy, the thing is they're picking the loser. For Buddy to break Neville's record, he has to hold it past Mania. So all they're doing is a tournament to declare the loser. They're not gonna. They want Neville out of the books.
Sure.
And this title's too new to not do it. And he's gonna be. I think it's 2 weeks after Mania. I could be wrong. I just don't see them having him get that close and not letting him do it. You know, it would be like Brock when he was passing Punk. They made sure that he was going to pass Punk before they took it from him. You knew it wasn't going to happen. New Day, when they were close to Demolition, you knew that.
You knew it was going to happen.
Right.
Yeah. And then my final thought. Please, we have the contest going on, the iTunes one, right?
We do.
Rate, review, and you have a chance to win a little prize pack, brother or sister.
Yeah, and the prize pack is going to be a bunch of marked out gear. You know, we're going to let you. We're going to wait and kind of ship it directly to you with your sizes and stuff. So we'll let you pick the style of the prize pack that you're going to get your shirt. And what was it, like a mug and a bag or something like that?
Yeah, we can figure it out.
We'll figure it out. We'll just give you a credit for you to spend on our store.
That sounds good.
Yeah, but basically right now, go on iTunes, We don't care if it's we prefer a positive review, but
I
be
would love
honest. We like constructive criticism. Rate and review us. You'll get entered. And that's it. If you win, you win. If you lose,
You get nothing.
Yeah.
but it doesn't cost anything to I guess take the chance, take the plunge.
Nope. It's free.
And it's way better than hearing Kalisto do a promo. So with that said, I got nothing else. Brian, do you have anything else?
I have nothing.
Sweet. Tune in next time. Same smart time, same smart channel.
I'll catch you on the flip side.
Marked Out Podcast is produced and edited by U-Record Studios and is recorded live from Charlotte, North Carolina. Subscribe, follow, and listen to us live following WWE programming on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook Live. Download the podcast by following us at podbean.com or subscribe on iTunes and Apple Podcasts. While you're there, go ahead and give us an honest and fair review and rating. Finally, if you have enjoyed our product and would like to see us grow, please donate to us by visiting the donation link below our live video, or you can donate via Venmo and Cash App at the handle Ravepro. That's Ravepro.
You're listening to the Electronic Media Collective Podcast Network. Yeah, it's a mouthful. For more great shows, visit electronicmediacollective.com.